Hello, I'm Tro, and welcome to this WoW Classic leveling experience video. This one, I thought that it was really important to kind of cover specializations and talents because I actually unlocked the feral specialization, which is what I'll be using to level up. And if that doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry, it's explained in this video. So if you're interested in learning about WoW classes and the different ways that they can be played and what specializations are and talent points, then stick around, watch the video. I think it's pretty fun, but also definitely informational, and there's some good stuff for you to learn here. So yeah, thank you and enjoy. Today, we have a very special guest with us in the house. Yes, that's right, everybody. Welcome, Tro, the level 11 Druid. Hello. Welcome, Mr. Taran. Great to have you on the episode. To give you guys a bit of context on where we're at on this account, we've just got our first quest to head into everyone's favorite zone, the Barrens. Before we go, we have one very exciting quest to do, and it opens up our entire leveling spec. So I think we should jump directly into the gameplay. To start out, there's actually something very cool to do. If I can find a mailbox. Mailbox, I know you're around here. Yes, there you are. He sent me a bag. Here is a measly 6-slot bag made from hide from the wild kodo of our homeland around Thunderbluff. P.S. Keep it wide like quiver. Wow, that is literally one of the widest messages I've ever seen. But also, I bought a bag from Adine, also a 6-slot bag, so that's great. So since we're already in the capital city, something I'd like to do is quickly gather ourselves a second profession, one that actually goes really well with herbalism, which is our primary, which is alchemy. And alchemy is going to allow us to make a bunch of different useful potions, whether they're stat boosting, health restoring, mana restoring. Just in general, I think they're going to come in handy quite often. Train me? Cool. Okay, so we have 3 quests. This is the one I'd like to begin with. This is a very, very exciting quest, something I'm so excited about. Heeding the call, speak to Turek Rune Totem on the Elder Rise of Thunderbluff. So I believe that this quest is actually going to unlock me bear form. As a druid, you're pretty much a jack of all trades in like all ways. I mean, I have heals, I've got buffs, I have magic attacks, but also I can turn into animals that have melee attacks. So this works really well as a hybrid playstyle. I'm just so excited to have bear form unlocked. So let's see what this guy's got for us. Your first step into this world will be to learn of the ways of the bear and to learn strength of body and heart. Travel the Moonglade. When you arrive, speak with Dendrite Starblaze in the village of Nighthaven. Okay. Okay. Ah! Light armor merchant. Don't need to wait. Does he have shoulder pads? That'd be epic. Oh, he has helmets. Seek out the Greatbeard Spirit in Northwestern Moonglade and learn what it has to share with you about the nature of the bear. Oh, nice area. I'm gonna take a little bath. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Greatbeard Spirit! Oh, I found him. Bear looks upon you with a calm and peaceful gaze. You know, I think those teeth tell me a little bit otherwise. Do we just go turn it back in, I guess? So meet again, return to Thunderbluff, and speak with Turek Rune Totem on the Elder Rise. Are you not gonna, like, teleport me back or something? Hearthstoned. Use the scenario and lunar dust on the Moonskin Stone between Mulgore and the Barrens to bring forth Lunaclaw. From there, you must face Lunaclaw and earn the strength of body and heart it possesses. Sounds like we got a jog. Oh gosh, we've entered the Barrens, chat. Well known as the most toxic place in the world. And I think it's because there's this zone. If you look at the Barrens itself, it goes from here all the way to here. So this whole area is the Barrens. And there's a lot of running, a lot of downtime. So I guess the theory is that people spend so much time running around and not really doing anything that they just get into chat. So it just becomes a chat room, which naturally just becomes toxic. Like the first message I saw, sorry, no skill mage. I forgot Barrens is political chat only. So yeah, welcome to the Barrens chat, everybody. All right, guys, wish me luck. Did I miss? Oh my god! Gosh, that was actually terrifying. I was like, did he not work? Did he not spawn? What's going on? No, he's just behind you. The slain spirit of Lunaclaw stares at you intently, as though wanting something from you. You have fought well, spirit. I ask you to grant me the strength of your body and the strength of your heart. I don't need anything else from him, right? I just want to make sure I speak with Turkrington and Thunderbluff when you are done. Okay, so we'll head back to him there, but I want to see if I can find a flight path that I could fly to from Thunderbluff, because right after I get back to Thunderbluff, I actually have to come back to the Barrens anyways, so I might as well work on this right now. Yes, there's a flight path. Okay, cool. Let us take our beautiful flight to Thunderbluff. Yes. Complete. Did we get it? We've unlocked the feral specialization. Oh my gosh. So with this, we get a taunt and we get maul, which increases the druid's next attack by 18 damage. So it's just an auto attack boost. Let's check it out though. Oh, so I think that right now is actually a good time to talk about specializations in general, because now I have all three of mine. And for anyone who's not super familiar with WoW, I don't want every time I bring up talents or specs to just kind of go over your head. So I'll go over it super quick. Basically in WoW, every class has 3 specializations that they can go into. Some classes have more diversity between the specializations, whereas some classes do not. On one end, for example, you have the rogue, who has 3 specializations, and each of the 3 are different ways of being a melee DPS, but in the end of the day, they are all focused on dealing damage as a melee. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you come to the druid, which is absolutely the hybrid of all hybrids, the jack of all trades. So as a druid, we have a healing specialization, we have a melee DPS specialization, which can either be a kind of rogue mimic with cat form, which has stealth and combo points, or you can spec into feral more as a tank with bear form, where you're just someone who can soak up tons of damage. The last druid spec is going to be balance, which is basically a magic range DPS. So now that we're all kind of in tune on what specs are, I want to let you guys kind of know how I'm going to build out my druid. I personally am someone who's going to be playing probably quite a bit on my own, definitely for the whole leveling experience. The best way to go for that is gonna be feral, hands down. Feral is this really cool in-between zone, because you have bear form, which is gonna allow us to be tanky. We have cat form at level 20, which is gonna allow us to deal pretty solid rogue-like damage. But with feral, we can still shapeshift out of these animal forms and toss heals and buffs on ourselves and useful things like that. And then once we're all healed back to full, we jump right back into bear form while our mana is 0. Let the mana recharge while we use rage to fight. What we're going to be doing is speccing into feral. Levels 10 to 20 will mostly be leveling in bear form, and then level 20 onward will mostly be leveling in cat form. So it is time to begin spending our talent points. I believe you get a talent point for every level, so you can eventually build your way down this entire specialization tree. And if you want to, you can even get some points in restoration or balance alongside it. But to maximize our DPS, we're going to focus everything into feral to start. Brief intermission. I'm just editing right now, and I realized I didn't really cover over what the benefit of putting points into a specialization tree was. There's really 3 things. The first thing is it's going to give you stat bonuses that are going to increase the effectiveness of your feral abilities. The second thing is it will give you little perks that will make your feral abilities better. And the third thing is it will give you entirely new abilities that you can't get any other way than by speccing down in the tree. And all of these apply for each of the 3 specializations. So if I were to go into restoration, I would get healing stats, I would get healing ability perks, and I would get new healing abilities. So yeah, I just want to say that really quick. Sorry for the intermission. I have looked at a few guides for leveling on a feral druid. It suggests going here. Reduces the cost of your maul, swipe, claw, and rake abilities by 1 rage or energy. Increases the attack power reduction of your demoralizing roar by 8%, and the damage caused by your ferocious bite by 3%. This one is going to buff our cat form, which we don't have for another 10 levels, so we won't mess with that right now. So we're going to put all of our points into ferocity. Ferocity? Why is that so hard? It's basically just going to make it so maul is cheaper to use, so we'll be able to use it more often and put out more damage. That little detour out of the way, I think that we are ready to head to the Barrens. I'm just gonna end this episode here because there's a lot of really fun stuff that I get into in the Barrens, and I probably lost a lot of people during the informational specialization stuff. So I'm gonna be giving the Barrens its own couple episodes that's gonna be separated from this informational video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's very much so different than future episodes will be, and even different than past episodes were, but I thought it was really good that we kind of talk about specializations early on in the series for anybody who's tuning in and watching it from a non-experienced WoW perspective. Next episode, it's all about the Barrens, baby, and I'm sure a few episodes after that will be as well, because that's the leveling zone from like 10 to 25 basically. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a ton of fun. It's definitely gonna challenge my patience because the Barrens is just a giant zone, but we have a few add-ons that really help us out, such as Questy. Well, actually that's the only add-on we have, but if you guys enjoyed, please like, please sub, and I will see you guys soon in the next episode. I will be working on it as you see this, so stay wide, my guys.